I'm like, you guys are really cute, but that's really cheesy at the same time, but you're also 7, so like, what do I expect? Depending on if I do grad school, if I do grad school, sorry. That was the most childish thing. Anyways, I apologize. So my name is Lauren, I am 20 years old, and I'm hoping to be a teacher or a reading specialist. We'll see what happens. Growing up, I grew up down half an hour outside of Atlantic City-ish in the woods, so I was always playing outside. I was in the dirt, I was dirty, but then I was in like Girl Scouts and I would hang out with my friends all the time. I would actually play teacher a lot, which makes sense, seeing as I want to be a teacher now, but I was always with my sister too, just kind of doing random stupid little kid things. Whenever, like, they would ask you what you wanted to be whenever you grew up, so when they said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, a ballerina. And my mom's like, well, you're not in dance classes right now. And I'm like, well, I don't need to. I'm just so good at it already. I had never taken ballet. Yeah. So it started as a ballerina, and then I don't think I really knew what I wanted to do until middle school, and I thought I was going to be an engineer. It was like my sophomore year of high school, and I was like, even though robotics engineering would be fun and like cool and whatever, robotics or electrical, my mom was what really like set the nail in the coffin for being a teacher, because I was like, I don't think I can do the math for engineering. So she's like, well, how about being a teacher? You can do special ed, and you already love kids and you want to work with kids somehow, and then you can work with special ed students and you would love it. Yeah. And then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Do special ed because my uncle actually has Down syndrome, so I grew up with someone with special needs my entire life, and he's just the best person I know, like the most happy is a lie. He is very happy, but he has like his moments. Yeah, he likes to give attitude, I think is what would be more accurate, but he's like one of the best people in my life, and I was like, that would be a lot of fun if I could surround my life with people like him. I guess for me, like, I was pretty dead set on doing it, and I still am. I would love to. But I threw myself into the deep end over the summer and said, let me be a teacher's aide at the special services school, which is any kind of disability under the sun. And they didn't even interview me. They didn't do anything. It was really sketchy for me to be working at a school. And I'm like, maybe I won't take the job, but then I did it anyways. And they put me with a kid. I was in an autism room. There were 6 boys ages like 9 to 12 or 13-ish, because they were all in the same developmental range. But they had me paired with the kid. I was a one-on-one, and he couldn't speak. He could walk, sort of, but he was mostly in a little rifter chair, which is like a big high chair, but different. It's just the easiest way to explain it is a big high chair. And he had to be fed and he had to be changed, which tested me as much as I could be tested, but I left school and work every day with the biggest smile, so like it made me know I wanted to do it, no matter how many little tests and trials and how many times this kid blatantly peh on me. The first week and a half was just peh because he was testing me. I was a new person. Like, even if they can't speak, especially people doubt nonverbal students, no matter their diagnosis or anything, they doubt them so much because their minds are there and working very well. They know exactly what they're doing. But a lot of it, and like special needs children in general and other people, are just like underestimated, and they just think they can't do things when they can. It just depends on the person, because every disability is different. Even though it's the same diagnosis, it affects everybody differently, if that makes sense. Like, so much is happening, but I'm having fun. But like, it's just so funny because you know that it affects everybody differently, but to see so many differences and that it's the same diagnosis and 10 different people is kind of crazy. But you know what? It makes it so much more fun. So I just finished a final. I guess, like, I don't feel stupid if I'm goofy in front of kids, if that makes sense. Not that I'm, like, proud of it, I guess, but it's just, some people feel so dumb, and I'm like, why? You're entertaining a child. Everyone understands. The one thing I will struggle with, though, is, like, discipline, because I feel like, oh my gosh, if I yell at them, they're gonna hate me. And I know that that's not the case, but It's just like the gut feeling of, no, I can't do that, they're gonna hate me. But I know I have to, and it's gonna have to happen, but yeah. Class is finished, but I do have homework. I was gonna do homework. That's the plan. If I start it, we'll see, but that's another story. It's gonna be, so I have one class that all of the homework is due next Wednesday. So far throughout my college career, I've been pretty dead set on being a teacher. I want to be in that realm somewhere, but as of like a week ago, I was thinking just like, you know how teachers, they might retire after a while, they'll teach for a bit, do something else. So I was like, you know what, maybe I can be a reading specialist and help kids develop their literacy skills, which might be something that I gear more towards instead of teaching, but that's like a grad school decision, so I think I have a little bit of time. Well, most likely I'm going to be going back down home to teach, so I will be back in my little woodsy area that I love. So I graduate next spring, so spring of 2025, and I'm very much so looking forward to it. I'm just ready to be out of school and like be in my own space and start my own classroom, have my own things. I do need to learn a lot more, so like I'm excited for the year ahead, but I'm just kind of ready to go with the next step.
Wraps it up.
Yo, yay. Roar.